Good? Okay, we're up and running here. I'll need the list there. Just let me know if you can see anybody that's there. We're a little late. We had some technical difficulties for the draft, so we'll get up and going here in a couple minutes. Make sure everybody's on. Meanwhile, I'll put all the balls in the spinner here, so we're good for the draft. What's that? Oh shit, lost the ball. Straight behind Rosie. Okay, thanks. So Tanner's doing the videography for us again. So we just had some technical difficulties there for a bit. Sorry to everybody. Just putting all the balls in the spinner here so we know everything's good. So every name is associated to a number, just as like how we did the last cup game. We have a couple sponsors, like we have other sponsors, but for tonight, before we start, we have sponsor of Bud Light, because everybody's buds around here. And then Munchies. If you're not munching, you're not having a good time. You know what I mean? Just so everybody knows, we have 26 skaters and 2 goalies. The ref will be Rob Berg again. Thanks for everybody attending tonight. The commissioner and player safety puts his word out for everybody. Thanks for being with us all year and signing up for the hockey for most of the year. So our 2 cup games that we play, the money that goes down on the table for everybody to have appetizers is the people that pay the $15 every time they come out. So that covers the first cup game, and it also covers the 27th cup game. So the cup game will be held at Millennium Place again on February 27th between the hours of 9:45 in the morning to 11:15. So it'll be an hour and a half. I'll try and get a flood in between because the ice gets pretty chopped up there. Hopefully we can get a flood in between. If not, we'll just play right through. Autographs to follow. Probably Doyle will be signing a bunch of autographs as usual. Text in the screen if you want any comments to be put out there. Tanner will be monitoring the comments. So the teams are the Peter North Stars and versus Team Deeks of Hazard. Last year in 2023, the Detachment Cup was won by the Jerry Hat-Tricks. So they're the defending champions. They won 8-7 in overtime. It was a pretty good game all in all. So the guest ref, like I said, is Rob Berg. Thanks a lot for Rob for coming out to ref us again this year. Following the game, there'll be appetizers at local like we usually do. So I'll put the money down on the table for people that come out and play and want some appetizers. Also, special thanks to our sponsors for the year, which is Sinbin. If you guys don't know, Mike, one of the owners, his dad used to be RCMP, retired like way back when. So it was really nice for them to sponsor us again this year. And then Local Eatery back there again this year. This is a good spread they put on for us for drinks and appetizers during the day. So thank you very much for that. So slap shots, like we're talking about this year, slap shots are still back in as long as nobody's in front of that, or if you're one-on-one on the goalie, that's fine. Fees for next year, like I was telling some guys, so this year they went up, and then next year they're going to go up. So it's going to be about $10 per skate, which is about $600. So we're paying $160 this year. It might go up to $170 next year per player for almost 50 games. It just depends how many people sign up. So that's about it. I'm going to make a phone call here, see who the first selection is for goalies. Tanner has a number in his head. Call my wife. I'm not sure where she is right now, but she'll answer and see where it is. Also, I put down a whole bunch of, like the guys who signed up this year, I put a whole bunch of just different things over the years people have said and stuff, some pretty funny stories and stuff like that, but that will happen when the name comes up. Just give me a second here. Hey, so we're here now at the draft, and we're doing like how we did last year where we picked the first goalies, and whoever gets first goalie a pick, the other person gets first overall pick. So you just have to pick a number between 1 and 10. I picked one, you picked one. So since you won last year, I'll go first and we'll keep going here. Okay? So my number, you have your number 8, Tanner? So my number is number 7. What's your number? Yeah. 4. Okay, number 2. What?
Oh.
So I picked 2.
Okay. Wait. Oh, that's your number you want?
Yeah. Oh, I got it. Okay.
I thought you said 7.
Okay. See you later. Okay, bye. Nice. So I'm either going to have first pick in goalies or first pick for teams. Oh, shit. So I should ask her, or no, you know what? Tanner knows the goalies, so this might be a hard one. I'll pick first in teams. So Tanner, what do you think for goalie? Either George or Mike Winnick. So Mike Winnick's he's retired EPS. He's came out this first time this year. Pretty good goalie, but just depends what you think.
I gotta go with George since I know.
Okay, so George will be the goalie for team Deeks of Hazards. I'll write this down as you go. And then I got Winnick. Just give you a little story, a little blurb on George. So George is the Italian stallion. He's been playing like he's 74. So he's been playing like he's 76 this year. So that's a good pick for Tanner for the other team. Mike Winnick. So Mike Winnick is a retired, I think he worked surveillance with Manny. He's a retired EPS member. So this is his first year coming out with us. He wanted to come out last year, but he also runs race cars and stuff like that, so he hasn't been out too many years. So Winnick is on our team. Just to give the update too, the 4 people that usually play on the Peter North Stars is myself, Giles, Manny, and Meyer. So we'll keep those 4. If their names come up, I'll put them in my slot, and then the next one picked will go to the next slot. So since I got first picked, I'll have to pick my buddy Doyle. Looking good, feeling good. Doyle is part of the Peter North Stars. Okay, are we ready? If anybody needs a break, I might have to do a break there for a pee break. Just let me know. And then also need probably a refill. So here we go with the first one on team hazards, because I had first pick on the regular team. So it'll be number 17. Number 17 is Meyer. So that's on my team. So the next one here. So a little blurb about Meyer. Let me see if I can read. So what Meyer reminds me of is Line. Line is an LTR. So Meyer may get the call up this year. So that's about it. He might be a stunt double for Line for their hockey team. Okay, this next one is for the team hazards, I'll just call them for now. Number 14. So Giebalt. Giebalt goes to the hazards. So what I put down here for Giebalt, soft hands. Oh, hold on. Soft spoken with soft hands. Sponsored by Dove. That's what Guy Balt's little meme is. Next one for Team Peter North Stars is number 12. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Number 12 is Jensen. So I've split up a bit there. Jensen was going to go on to Team Hazards. So a little blurb about Jensen. He might be the TSN turning point for the team. If not, he's really good at filling out water bottles. Hold on here. I got something coming back here. You're way better looking than Bettman. That's from Manny. Thank you, Manuela. You got hair high and tight. Looks good. Tony Bromo. Nice. Okay, next one. How many we got on there tonight, Tanner? What? Just Manny? What the? One person on. Unbelievable. So this one comes to us, number 23. No, sorry, number 23 is Stuart Giles. That's another guy that goes over because we have a couple other guys on our team. So Stuart Giles, all I have for him, he's the second oldest on the ice. So I'll put Giles down there. Since it's just you, Manuela. Manny, did you like the comment there about the munchies? Okay, next one to us. Do you hear that? That was fucking weird. Next one to Peter North Stars. Is number, hold on a second here before Manny's saying, I missed it. Oh, I said the other sponsors we have is Bud Light because we're all use Buds. And then the sponsor for the chips is Munchies because you're always munching. Okay. To Peter North Stars is Galinsky. So Galinsky is Peter North Stars. A little bio on Galinsky. He's like a reincarnated Lindros. Number 88, but number 1 in his twin's heart. So he has twin sons. So that's the little thing on that. Over to the Hazards. Is number 10. So Canning. Canning goes over to the Hazards. So a little blurb on Canning is when he's with the RCMP, he had to be wrapped in plastic wrap because he's made of glass. He'd always hurt himself, like shoulders and stuff like that. But good guy. It's really good to see him back out this year. Over to the Peter North Stars. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's Doyle. Okay. That's good. Over to the Hazards. Over to the Hazards is number 2, Biggie. So a little blurb about Biggie is he's always talking about Quebec separating for everything. The only thing that's separating is the space between his 2 teeth. The upper part, the gap. Oh man, he's gonna hate me for that one. But oh well, I'll get. Oh, what's this one? Over to the North Stars is Morin. No. 21. So a little scoop about Morin is he's been in more one-on-one interviews with player safety than anybody else this year, even more than Robbie Roberts. Haven't seen him in a while. I think he was probably suspended for a while, so we haven't seen him in a bit. Over to the Hazards is number 22, Sharpie. So Sharpie is, this is just hearsay, but Sharpie is roommates with Randy. Hobbies are doing nails and soft massages. Good for you, Sharpie. He's retired. He's not RCMP. He's a retired guy out of the hockey team that we play with in the summer. So he just knows a bunch of guys like Canning and Peters and a bunch of guys we used to play with in the summer. So number 7. Oh, that's me. Okay. So that's good. Next pick is the number 7 was me. So next pick is to the Hazards. Number 6, Mary. Oh, this is a good one. So AKA Chris Marinovich, Mary we call him. Coming off of, he was in the player assistance program for a while, probably a couple months because of his anger. Mary wants to give a shout out to Tehran, his home country and home city of, well, home province of Iran. So thank you a lot, Mary, for coming out. Tan's looking good. Hopefully you're okay with the player assistance program. We'll just take a break here for a second. I got to have a squirt, and then, yeah, we'll get back into it. I'll play some tunes here. Let's see what goes on. Okay, be right back. You kept it going, eh, Tanner? That's crazy. There's only one guy. Oh, shit. Fuck. There's only one guy? Oh, is there? Who are the other two there on there?
Doesn't say.
Oh, can you get me another beer whenever you're done?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, we're going now. If you want to grab yourself a drink too, go ahead. Listen to some tunes, TikTok. Some DJ from Montreal. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, give everybody a wrap up or so far what's happening. Goalies that were picked were George for Team Hazards, and then Mike Winnick for Team Peter North Stars. So far for Team Peter North Stars is Jazz, Giles, Manny, Meyer. Those are the 4 horsemen from the very first Peter North Stars hockey that we had. So those 4 guys are on one team, followed by, like, there's myself, Giles, Manny, Meyer. I got first pick since Tanner got first pick on goalie, so I picked Doyle. Then I have Galinsky and Morin. On team hazards, they have George. They have Giebolt, Jensen. That doesn't make sense. Oh, Giebolt, Jensen, Stewie Giles, Canning, Biggie, Sharpie, and Mary. The last little blurb on Mary, if you guys missed it, was he's just came out of the player assistance program from anger management, because they call him Mad Mary, and he wanted a shout out to Iran, his hometown of Tehran. So, okay, let's go for the next one. Next one is going to Peter North Stars. Once again, our sponsors today are Bud Light, because everybody is their buds, and Munchies Chips, because everybody, if you're a man, you like to munch. Keep that in mind, boys. Number 16 comes to the Peter North Stars, and that's Leighton. So Leighton is one of friend like Kerry Nash that I played hockey with in Fort McMurray. We all came down here together, moved down here. Leighton is one of Kerry Nash's buddies. Really good guy. The blurb on him is, the boys say that he's a redheaded stepchild, still in skating lessons, but not doing very well. So that's okay. We'll see how it goes this time, Leighton. You're okay. Red hair doesn't mean anything. So next pick. Oh, hey, Leafs are kicking some ass, by the way. Boom. What's the score there?
9-2.
9-2. Yeah, buddy. Okay, this one going to, I'll give a shout out to the Oilers, too. They kicked some ass in overtime today, too, so that's good. This one going to the team hazards. No. So 6, number 9. No, so that's mine. So that's Giles. Like I said, he's part of the team North Stars. We play together all the time, so we'll always keep the same teams, the guys that have the jerseys. So I'll give you the next one. So that one really didn't count. So this one's to the hazards as well. Number 1, Allen. So Allen goes to the hazards. A little blurb on the hazards from the boys, what they've been saying over the past number of years. Needs more sleep. Oh, needs more sleep. He always talks about sleep. So needs more sleep than a tired stripper. Oh, shit. Needs more sleep than a tired stripper, but has soft hands. Good for you, Allen. Keep those hands soft. You never know when you're going to use them in the washroom or the shower. So Allen goes to team hazards. Next pick goes to the Peter North Stars. Number 13. Oh, that's Manny. You're already over there, Manny. So Manny's all, like I said, part of the 4 horsemen that started this. So Manny still stays with Peter North Stars. This is what the boys say about Manny. Miracle / Matrix on ice. Celebrating on ice, doesn't matter if it's goal for or goals against. He has a stick up in the air, celebrate. He touched the puck somehow. Doesn't matter if it's in his mind, he touched the puck. It's better than touching himself in the shower. Okay, so Manny is over with us as usual. Next one goes back to the hazards again. So this pick is number 15, Yagamanas. So Yagi came over this year. Yagi's, this is the first year here. We don't know too much about him. Just good guy. Yeah, well, the only thing I know about Yagmas is that he's from Manitoba. He's part of the Manitoba Warriors. Weird. Got a text here. We'll see what the text has to say. Manuela, you should draft the 26-year-old from JPL. Oh, we had, yeah, there's a guy there that actually could score some goals. I should have drafted him. I'll keep that in mind, Manuela. Okay, coming over to the Peter North Stars. Yagamas. Did you get Allen in there?
Yeah.
Okay. So Yagamas is the Manitoba Warrior. He has a little buck in him, so. Hazards. Manny wanted me to draft the 26-year-old dude that was at JPL. He's a pretty good hockey player. We'll see what happens. Number 4 is Hottie. Hottie coming over to Peter North Stars. A little blurb on Hottie. Hottie, not too hottie, they call him. From Cold Lake Indigenous membership there. With red hair. Not sure how that happened, but that's part of it, I guess. That's his bio. He put that in there. So he was born in Cold Lake First Nations with red hair. Okay, good. Hey, Carrie. Good to see you home. Carrie's home.
You're on camera, so you have to do that.
Carrie, you know I'm always nice to you. So that was Hottie coming over to Peter North Stars. Next, going to the Hazards. Oh, good. Next, going over the Hazards is number 18, Nash. What's the bio on Nash over the years? So the bio on Nash, he's a professional photographer. Rates are high, but they're not as high as his frosted tips that he had in 2000 living in Fort McMurray. All right. Good for you, Nasher. There's another story. You're lucky I never found the picture of you, Nash, because I have a picture of you in Edson with a zipper mask on and tighty whiteys. Couldn't find it, though. So that's Nash. So Nash is one of our friends that we played hockey with in Fort McMurray, and he ended up moving down here to Sherwood Park. Okay, next one going over to Peter North Stars is number 25. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We got a text in here. Manny, the only one to. Nash was head photo guy for Penthouse. Nash was head photo guy for Penthouse. That's epic. Number 25 is DeLeo. DeLeo coming over to the Peter North Stars. So DeLeo, this is his first year playing with us. He actually was born on the reserve and grew up in Lac La Biche Reserve, one of the reserves around there. So thanks a lot, DeLeo. Thanks for your service. Make us some Bannock. Okay, awesome. Next one going over to Team Hazards. Team Hazards is number 19, Robbie Roberts. So I call him Robbie, Ottawa Robbie. Robbie Roberts over to the Hazards. And a little blurb on Robbie Roberts from the boys. They call him Dangles. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. You might as well just stop and watch the show. That's what the boys say. Doesn't matter if it's 2-on-1, 3-on-1, just stop and watch the show. So that's Robbie Roberts. Next one coming over to Peter North Stars is number 20. So Randy. Oh, God. Hold on. Randy Mack. So the scoop on Randy Mack, if you didn't hear the scoop on the one before that, so the one before that, a while ago, Sharpie is roommates with Randy Mack. They like doing nails together and giving massages. So Randy Mack's roommates with Sharpie. His hobbies are washing the dishes and watching chick flicks. So those guys are pretty good with each other there. So that's Randy Mack coming over to the Peter North Stars. Next one for the Hazards. The Deeks of Hazards. That's their name, Carrie. Deeks of Hazards. Is number 5, Dobson. So over the Hazards is Dobson. The boys say about Dobson. Oh, he's the owner of a whole bunch of hockey gear. He has a whole bunch of hockey gear that he owns. It was donated him from the Let's Skate program. So good for you, Dobson. Good for you for getting that hockey equipment from the Let's Skate program. We'll work on it. You're all good. Next one going over, there's 2 left. Next one going over to the Peter North Stars. Oh, we got to chime in here. Hold on. Bates. You have to go. You have got the 2 Benters on the list. Benetors. Oh yeah, so Tanner, we have to put Bates and his son Reese on the list. So we'll get 2 more of the things here to put them on there. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure. Shit, easy. So Bates and his son Reese are going to be on the list as well. Not sure how the hell I missed that. Hold on here. Let me look at the list. 27th availability. Oh, that's the reason why. Because Bates isn't on Team Snap. So yeah, there'll be 2 more players that are going to be on here. We'll put the one on. Can you turn that down a bit there? It'll be on the thing.
Put them as 1 and 2.
Yeah, we're going to put Bates and his son Reese in here as well.
Which one will be 1?
Okay, let me see here. So Bates will be 1, and Reese will be 2.
Oops.
Okay, back to the action here. We got 4 left. So next player to come to, the Peter North Stars is I'm missing another guy too. I'm missing Constantine.
Yeah, he's number 11.
Number 11? Okay. So next player to come over to Peter North Stars is oh, that's Biggie. So did you? Oh, number 2. Next player to come over to Peter North Stars is Reese. So Reese is Bates' son. He usually comes out and plays with it every now and then. He's a younger son of Bates. Yeah, he plays defense. Good kid. Should be good for our team. So next one going over to the Dukes of Hazards or Deeks of Hazards. Sorry about that, Baiters. Couldn't believe I missed you out there. Next one going over to the Deeks of Hazards is number 11, Constantine. Oh, God. Okay, the bio on Constantine, let me see. Out of concussion protocol. Just got out like a couple days ago from the Boomtown hit happening on Friday. Not sure what happened there, but he was in concussion protocol. They're calling him now the Flying Frenchman with the glass jaw. Nice. Good to see you back, Constantine. I think it's your 2nd year coming in. Good to have you. Constantine used to be with the RCMP. He retired. Used to actually play goalie. So there's a little bit of history between him and Bates. Hopefully I get Bates and we'll tell the story there. So Constantine over to the Deeks of Hazards. And number 1, Bates. Bates coming over to the Peter North Stars. Nice. Oh, we had somebody chime in here. Hold on a second here. Bates. Manny, after you hit him, he was. Oh, hold on. He said, this is from Manny. After you hit him, he was in another time zone. Well, I couldn't do anything. I had to cut to the middle. Biggie was ready to hit me, so. So Bates is to the Peter North Stars. little thing about Bates is the only story I really hear from Bates is there's a time where he was scoring. Hold on a second, Rosie. There's a time where he was scoring a lot in K Division on Constantine and kind of riled him up a bit. And then Constantine chased him with his hockey stick as he was a goalie around the rink. Good thing Bates was able to skate faster than him. So that's the story on that one. Bate Nader, retired RCMP member. Good to see you back. Good to see you on this year. And last player to the team hazards is number 24, Morin. Oh, Morin. No, Morin's on ours. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that last one on that is Robbie Roberts.
He's already on the team.
No, sorry, Robbie Peters. Robbie Peters. So Robbie Peters. The only kind of thing I have about Robbie Peters is he's a retired RCMP member. They used to call him the Ghost because nobody knew when he was around, and they say it's almost like when he's on the ice, nobody knows he's there. So thanks a lot, guys. Robbie Peters is the last guy to go on to Team Hazards. That's the end of the draft. So on Peter North Stars is Mike Winnick, Iron Mike Winnick. The story about Iron Mike Winnick was he used to be in surveillance with Manny. So the only thing is Manny didn't know he was under surveillance by Mike while they're on the job. So that's the scoop of that one. So Mike Winnick, Team Peter North Star, Jazzy, Giles, Manny, Meyer, Doyle, Galinsky, Morin, Layton, Haughty, DeLeo, Randy Mack, Reese, and Bates. On Team Hazards is George, Giebel, Jensen, Stewie Giles, Canning, Biggie, Sharpie, Mary, Allen, Yagamus, Nash, Robbie Roberts, Dobson, Constantine, and Robbie Peters. So see everybody. We have a couple skates left. We have 2 skates. I'll let you guys know. There's a skate this on the 20th, which is a Tuesday, and then we have a break because they have tournaments going on the Friday. So then we skate again on the 27th, and then after that, the 1st and 5th. So thanks for everybody that came out and watched the draft. Have a good night. See you later. We done.